Good afternoon and good morning to you, good evening to you. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ìkànnì yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí akínyìn ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ìkànnì yìí. And gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti mọ̀ pé gbogbo ọjọ́ tí Tani Olohun bá ti lọ sí ilé ẹjọ́, that we usually come on this channel to give you the update of what actually happened in the court today. So here today, Tani Olohun was in court. Wọ́n lọ sí ilé ẹjọ́ lónìí ní Ilorin, and a lot of things happened in the court which we are here to update you. Ilé ẹjọ́ gbóná lénìí, ó gbóná gírígírí because the court has ruled now pé ilé ẹjọ́ ti dájọ́ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ pé ẹjọ́ wà nílẹ̀ pé ṣé ilé ẹjọ́ lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti gbọ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn tàbí wọn lẹ́tọ̀ọ́, so that the court has ruled that they have the power, they have the jurisdiction, wọ́n ní agbára láti ṣèkìlọ̀ láti dá ẹjọ́ yìí, that is they have the power to rule and to handle the case. So the court has ruled, and that is number one issue that happened in the court today. And after that, there is this issue now, that the issue that we have been talking about before, the bail application. So àwọn agbẹjọ́rò fún Tani Olohun wọ́n gbìyànjú láti apply fún application bail Tani Olohun, ṣùgbọ́n ilé ẹjọ́ sọ wípé they have to make it formal, that wọ́n lè fi lásán sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn fẹ́ gba bail Tani Olohun. So that was the situation in the court today, and we are going to listen to the lawyers from the Tani Olohun lawyer and other lawyer, lawyer, to hear the details of what actually happened in the courtroom today. And apart from that, there were other sad attractions. There were issues outside the court premises today between the Onisese and the Muslims. I think it was the intervention of the security. Àwọn security wà on ground, àwọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ kí issue yẹn kó lè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n nínú fọ́nrán tẹ́ wò, you are going to see for yourself what actually happened from the court between the Onisese and the Muslims in Ilorin today. So I want you to just sit back to watch everything that happens in the court today. And please, you can also drop your comment and make sure that comments are constructive. Thank you.
Alo ń béèrè tẹ́lẹ̀ àti Sakama online. Àwọn ni wọ́n béèrè tẹ́lẹ̀. BBC ni wá ní báyìí.
Ẹ ṣeun gan.
Ǹjẹ́ a lè mọ orúkọ yín?
Orúkọ mi lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ òun ni Umar Saad Imam, tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ mí sí US Imam.
Ẹjọ́ jẹ́ lè sọ fún wọn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilé ẹjọ́ lónìí.
Ruling application jẹ́ ẹjọ́ lórí pé kóòtù ní jurisdiction, kóòtù lágbára àti gbọ́ kéèsì yìí àbí kò lágbára. A ti ṣe àròyé yẹn ní ìjẹ́jọ́ kí kóòtù wá tó adjourn ṣe ni pé òní làwọn sọ èròǹgbà àti tàwọn lórí rẹ̀ pé sáwọn lágbára láti gbọ́ àbáwọn ò lágbára. So nínú àbájáde wọn tá à ń pè ní ruling tí wọ́n kà lónìí, inú tí wá dùn àwọn táwa ní jurisdiction pé kóòtù yìí kò ní kóòtù tí wọ́n ń pè ní kangaroo, torí pé ruling tí wọ́n kọ high court judge state mi ò lè kọ.
Àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn náà sì gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn gan sì gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìgbẹ́ ruling táwọn eléyìí kọ high court judge ní state mi kò lè kọ tí lọ́ọ̀yà wọn sì gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Kí ni wọ́n ń ṣe ń bí?
Kí ni wọ́n ń ṣe ń bí? Ó kò ní kí ni wọ́n ń ṣe níbí. Àwọn eléyìí ń ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n sì mọ lọ́ọ̀ yìí, mo sọ níjẹ̀jọ́ pé lọ́ọ̀ yìí yé wọn. Ọjọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n balẹ̀ pé justice shall prevail. Now nígbà tí kóòtù ka àbájáde rẹ̀ tán, issue pé kí wọ́n àrí ní wọn, kí wọ́n ka ẹ̀sùn tí a fi gbé wọn wá sí wọn, kí wọ́n kà sí wọn létí, kí wọ́n sì react sí ó ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n sì ti kà sí wọn létí. tó lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn ní issue bẹ́ẹ̀lì wa ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn lawyers wọ́n apply fún bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn, àwa takò. Akin sọ wípé a mú a counter application wá wípé kí wọ́n wá formally, èyí tí wọ́n fáìlì affidavit láti support àwọn grants wọn, tá a sì fáìlì counter if need be, pé kí kóòtù ọmọ fún wọn ní bail. Àtúnfà yẹn àfà lọ àfà bọ̀, kóòtù lóun wá agree pẹ̀lú wa pé kí ká wá formally ni. Ẹnu tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. Kóòtù ti wá adjourn sí 20th tí ṣe Wednesday next week pé ká fi padà wá.
Kí ni òun tẹ̀lé rò pé lè ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn eléyìí?
Lẹ́yìn kí wọ́n fáìlì application wọn, ká fáìlì counter wa tọ̀, ṣé wọ́n kóòtù ló wá kù sí bóyá kó fún wọn bail. That was ṣe Yes, Mr. Adeoti is my man.
Okay, can you give us a recap of what transpired in court today?
Okay.
Because we learned that there are many issues, the issue of jurisdiction, the issue of bail, and all of that. Can you just recap in 1 minute?
Okay, the issue of jurisdiction was argued last week. Hence, the adjournment till today for the ruling of the court on whether the court possesses the requisite jurisdiction or not. So, at its sitting today, the court heard that it has jurisdiction to entertain this case, holding, among others, that this case is different from the one they are hanging on, that they are not the same. So the court agreed with our position, with our submissions, that the court possesses the requisite jurisdiction. Then thereafter, the issue of arraignment arose, and our complaint was read to the two defendants. They reacted to it. They pleaded not guilty. And normally, procedurally, the next thing is to apply for the bail of the defendants. That is by their own counsel plural. The two counsel on both sides for the two defendants applied orally for their bail. So on our part, we made another counter application that it would be in the interest of justice that court directed the parties to file necessary papers so that it will be formal. There will be record for what we are saying now. So at the end of the day, the court agreed with our own counter application again and ordered that we come formally. That is by filing their formal application supported with counter affidavit and all other requisite things. Then we file our own counter as the case may be.
And the case is adjourned?
Till the 20th. The 20th of September. That is next week. Next week Wednesday.
And who you are standing for in the case?
Okay. My full name is Umar Saad Imam again. People know me as a US Imam. So I am the lead counsel. I am not the only one. I have engine rooms. I have people that surround me. Intelligent lawyers that surround me. So competent. So I am just by fortune I was just appointed as the leader. Not by any other thing, but by grace. So, we are representing the complainant in this case.
Who are the complainants?
Alpha Okutagidi is the only complainant in this case. Thank you very much.
Yes. Alhamdulillah. Lawyer tí represent Mùsùlùmí, àwọn alágbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu wọn tán, wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú èdè òyìnbó tí a mọ̀ sí English. Inshallah, kódà bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tún fẹ́ gbọ́ Lárúbáwá.
Ní Yorùbá ẹ sáré bírífù gbogbo ayé tí ń gbọ́ wa mọ́ kọ́ síbi headline ọmọ àfọlá ọtí media mo ní short náà ni mo pè é pé fún rápẹ́ àmọ́ nísìnyí ó dàbí pé fúlù ti wà ní ó ti wà lápò yìí báyìí fúlù náà lára fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bá wa ó kùn rẹ̀ pé ìtọ́ wà ní àpò mi tí ìlẹ́nu àti sọtẹ́lẹ̀ kan ẹ bá fi hàn gbogbo ayé báyìí.
A dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa káàkiri ayé tọlọ́run ni ó ṣe o tọlọ́run ni ó ṣe o tọlọ́run ni ó ṣe o wà inna jundana. Àkọ́kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mi ni pé ẹni tí ọlọ́run bá mú tó ṣe pọ́ ọlọ́run ló mú kò sẹ́dá tó lè gbà á lẹ̀ o àbí kí ẹni náà ó padà sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run ọba tó mú o ẹnìkan ò wá ní ríbi bọ́ àfẹni tó bá acknowledge existence ọlọ́run tó sì appreciate pọ́ ọlọ́run ló mú òun ló lè rọ́ ọlọ́run bá sọ tọ́lọ́run ó fi tú lẹ̀ ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kóòtù lónìí tí àwọn ẹni yìí ò tún fi lọ lé ó túmọ̀ sí wípé àwa mùsùlùmí ká mú wọn mọ́ ọlọ́run ló mú wọn ìtumọ̀ rẹ̀ nìyẹn torí wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ indications ló ń hàn nígbà táwa nínú kóòtù tó fi súnmọ́ kó já sí wípé wọ́n ti ẹ̀lérí bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn gbà lónìí àmọ́ ń gbọ́ ọlọ́run lòun ètí ìṣetán ọlọ́run ní tí wọ́n sì ló kù ní ibi ọgbà àṣàtúnṣe ara ẹni so wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe wí lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ n tí ń bẹ níwájú kóòtù tí a wá ṣe lónìí náà ní kóòtù karolin tí kóòtù bá ti karolin tán kí kálukú tú káká mọ́jọ́ mi fún business mi ni àmọ́ torí pé court of substantial justice kóòtù tí máa fẹ́ wo òpè ọ̀nà ó lálẹ́ gbà tá a ṣàfìrí dáadáa ṣe tá a fi rí déédéé ṣe ń ló jẹ́ kí kóòtù ó indulge wọn wípé kí wọ́n ṣe arraignment lẹ́nìkan take plea wọn. Ordinarily it wasn't the business of the court today. Ó yẹ kí kóòtù wá adjourn fọ́jọ́ míì ni ṣùgbọ́n kóòtù wò ó pé ẹ ṣáàjà tún wo owó ọ̀nà wo la lè gbà ṣe déédéé gẹ́gẹ́ bí n ta mọ kóòtù yìí sí àtàwọn adájọ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ kóòtù wa nìkan ṣe ìgbà tán ṣe tán tí wọ́n apply fún bail kóòtù wa wò ó pé gbogbo ní tẹ́ ń wí kalẹ̀ yìí kìí ṣe ní tẹ́yàn gbọ́dọ̀ máa wí ní orí ahọ́n lásán ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà nínú àkọọ́lẹ̀ tẹ́fọwọ́ ara yín sáyìn rẹ̀ pé àwa la wí eléyìí síwájú ilé ẹjọ́ torí pé ẹ̀rí pé gbogbo ayé ẹ̀rí pé lẹ́nu ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àhesọ àti sọkúsọ pọ̀ àhesọ àti sọkúsọ pọ̀ kí ó má bàa rọrùn fẹ́nibọ́dì láti máa sọ sọkúsọ tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kóòtù yìí lọ́rùn ní kóòtù fi wò ó pé gbogbo ní tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ sọ yìí ẹ lọ put it into writing kẹ́ file application proper torí àyíbámọ̀ ẹni tí ò sí ń bí láti anywhere láyé ó lè decide pé òun fẹ́ mọ kí ló tiẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ so that wọ́n wá sí kóòtù ó apply sí kóòtù ó béèrè file court ó béèrè certified copy of the proceedings wọ́n á sì fún ẹ ọkà kálukú ó rí i pé lóòótọ́ lòdòdó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìdí nìyẹn tí wọ́n fi wá béèrè ọjọ́ táwọn ó fi file nǹkan fẹ́ file gẹ́gẹ́ bí àlàdà bí olùpẹ̀jọ́ bá pẹjọ́ á sá fún olùjẹ́jọ́ náà láyè kí òun náà ro tiẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí hadith anabuwa Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam tó ní albayyinatu ala almudda'i wal yaminu ala man ankara òun ni wọ́n tú nínú èbó wípé he who asserts must prove and equal opportunity should be given to a person against whom an allegation is made or a claim to defend himself by stating his own side of the case. So wọ́n béèrè iye ọjọ́ tí wọ́n need láti fi fáìlì pépà wọn wọ́n sì béèrè ọjọ́ táwa náà need láti fi fáìlì nítorí káwa náà fáìlì síbẹ̀ kóòtù wa so méjèèjì pọ̀ mọ́ra wọn ni wọ́n fi wá àjọ́nu kéèsì náà sí ṣé Wednesday tí ń bọ̀ kọ́ ni sí ọjọ́ alárúbà tí ń bọ̀ tí ń ṣe 20th of September 2023 sorry ìdí tí a fi tún pàdé níjọ́ ọ̀nà àtẹ̀mí àtẹ̀yìn Ọlọ́run jó já wa lápàdé ẹ wá wò ó ẹ̀rí pé mo sọ́njọ́ ní náà wípé kí wọ́n sì máa bẹ níbi tí wọ́n wà àti kí wọ́n máa lọlé ọwọ́ àwa kọ́ ló wà ọwọ́ kóòtù ló wà àtọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ṣùgbọ́n látẹ̀yìnwá àwọn tí wọ́n ń sojú wọn ni wọn ò fẹ́ kó tí kan kí wọ́n lọlé lónìí tí wọ́n ronú pé ó yẹ káwọn ó ronú káwọn ó bẹ̀bẹ̀ kí wọ́n lọlé Ọlọ́run lòun èsè tán. So bó ṣe rí nìyẹn àbọ̀ ń tá a bábọ̀ ní kóòtù lónìí nìyẹn o a dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ọba tí ò dojú tì wá kọ́lọ́run má dojú gbígbà àdúrà tí gbogbo wa kó fi ṣọ́ ẹ̀sọ́ wa di ọjọ́ alárúbà tí ń bọ̀ inshallah.
lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí gbogbo ẹni tí ń gbọ́ wa wọ́n fẹ́ kí ẹ tún bá wa dákọ̀ yín kí ẹ bẹ̀ ti dá níbẹ̀rẹ̀ ni.
Orúkọ mi ni àlùfáà Dr. Barrister Ahmad Hussein Saddam Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Fágbà.
àwọn kan lọ àwọn kan dé ni bí àwọn ni wọn àwọn ló ń pariwo yẹn o.
Basa Bank ti lọ ẹ fi Basa Bank sọ ẹ fi wọn lẹ oyè wọn. Akí gbogbo yín o, akí gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa màmá wa tó wà ní lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi Barrister Ọdẹ́sànyà Barrister Kúnlé Ọdẹ́sànyà láti Èkó náà ti wá lórí kéèsì àwọn ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ assembly ló rán àwọn wá tí wọn láti wá ran lawyer banks lọ́wọ́ kó má jẹ́ àwọn nìkan ni wọ́n ṣe kéèsì. Èmi náà orúkọ tèmi Adédàmọ́lá Ọlálékan Ṣólésì àwọn Yorùbá lẹ́sìn ló rán èmi adẹ̀jọ́ pàdé èmi àti Barrister Kúnlé gan ti mọ́ra wa láti kù tẹ́lẹ̀ tí ó jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ yẹn kó tún ṣe é ṣe dáadáa. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilé ẹjọ́ lè ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti mọ̀ a gbé preliminary objection wá ìtakò wá sí ẹjọ́ tí upper area court nílùú Ìlọrin a sọ fún wọn wípé wọn lè mú ènìyàn wa Abdulaziz Adégbọlá pé kó wá jẹ́ ẹjọ́ kan náà níwájú ilé ẹjọ́ méjì pé nítorí ìdí èyí kí wọ́n dá ẹjọ́ tí upper area court mú ká lè tẹ̀síwájú ní ti magistrate court ní kán fi ilẹ̀ kó máa lọ ní pé kó má jẹ̀jọ́ mọ́ àwa ń sọ pé ẹjọ́ yẹn kó jẹ sójú kan nítorí ẹ̀sùn náà ó jọra wọn ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí a wálé ní fún ruling fún ìdájọ́ ráńpẹ́ torí kò kí ń ṣe final judgment it's just a ruling bàtà wálé ní fún ruling lórí ẹ̀ àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tó gbé ẹjọ́ wá wọ́n sọ pé a lè fi ẹnu lásán gba bail nígbà ká mú formal application ká kọ sí ìwé ká mú wá àwa dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí ilé ẹjọ́ mọ̀ wípé kódà àti ẹ̀ ti ń fi ẹnu lásán sọ lọ́gán ilé ẹjọ́ ti kọ́kọ́ gbà wá láàyè àti ń fi ẹnu bèrè béèlì ẹ̀ àti bèrè béèlì ẹ̀ àti jókòó barrister Alhaji kí lorúkọ wọn náà Adégòkè àwọn ni wọ́n represent olùgbẹ́jọ́ kejì tó ń jẹ́ olú Babátúndé
àwọn lọ́lọ́ tí wọ́n pẹ̀sì àwọn ẹlẹ́ni tàbí sáàsì.
lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn náà lọ́ọ̀yà Babátúndé náà ti dìde wọ́n ti béèrè fún béèlì Babátúndé and nínú òfin ẹ̀sùn tó fi kàn wọ́n ẹ̀sùn tó wà bélébù ni kò ń ṣe capital offence wọ́n pààyàn wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n allege ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa pa wọ́n ni àbí tó máa fún wọn ní ẹ̀wọ̀n gbére ṣe understand so àwọn wá ń tọ́ sí pé káwa lọ gbé formal application àga lọ kọ́ sí ìwé àwa dẹ̀ ń rí láìlé judgement court of appeal nínú kéèsì tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ dáadáa ní Káṣímáwo Abíọ́lá kan náà versus Federal Republic of Nigeria nígbà tó wà ní high court ẹnu lásán oral application ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi gba béèlì ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n high court ò gbà nígbà tó wá lọ sí court of appeal court of appeal sọ pé wọ́n a lè fi ẹnu lásán gba béèlì ibo ní high court ibi tá a dẹ̀ wálé ní upper area court tá a wálé ní kò ní agbára tó high court yẹn tí wọ́n ní a lè fi ẹnu lásán gbà ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn gbogbo adétónu àwọn adájọ́ wọ́n sọ fún wa wípé àwọn ò lè yí ìpinnu àwọn dà wípé kí a lọ fáìlì formal bail application bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ kó dùn wá ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó yẹ pé tá a bá lọ sí kálọ̀ àpìlẹ̀ ó dáa lójú pé appellate court yẹn so to say ó dáa lójú pé wọ́n máa yí nǹkan tó sọ lé nìdáná ṣùgbọ́n èèyàn wá sì wà ń bẹ̀ so nǹkan tá a máa ṣe ni pé a ó fi ìdájọ́ ráńpẹ́ tèmi a fi ilẹ̀ kó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa fi ilẹ̀ kó wà bó ṣe wà a wá make sure pé a file bail application yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilé adájọ́ ti sọ àwa sọ pé a fẹ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta láti file bail application wa ìbáwọn ẹni nítorí pé wọn ò fẹ́ kí èèyàn wa kó jáde wọ́n ní ọjọ́ méje làwọn fẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n adájọ́ ìgbà wọ́n ní káwọn náà gba ọjọ́ mẹ́ta kí a lè tètè padà wá ṣe béèlì so wọ́n wá ti wá sún ẹjọ́ yẹn síwájú sí next week Wednesday September 20 wọ́n wá sún ẹjọ́ yẹn sí àwa sì rí ẹjẹ́ ká fi yòókù sínú a máa ṣe àádẹ́ sáàbùn in fact a ti pinnu pé ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tó fún wa gan a ní lu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yẹn láàrin ọjọ́ kan a parí ẹ̀ àádẹ́ sáàbùn Olódùmarè àfúwà ṣe tí agbẹjọ́rò ọ̀rẹ́ mi ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ pẹ̀lú àbí tí wọ́n bá ní àfikún àbí àyọkúrò wọn lè
ènìyàn yín ní iye kẹ́ni lè ṣèlú Barrister Banks tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yìí ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa but we can all see the correlations àti mọ nǹkan tó ń dín nínú ògò now nígbà táwa ń court a gbé application wọlé ìkànnù wọn àwọn tó pẹjọ́ ó ń sọ pé kó má grant ẹ̀ ní bail láti lọ lé wípé kò gbé bí meaning pé kò gbé jurisdiction kò gbé Kwara but ìgbà tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ mú Ìbàdàn ẹ mọ̀ pé Ìbàdàn ló ń gbé ẹni yóò pààyàn kò fàdúyà kò súnlé kò ń ṣe àmọ́ ọ̀nà mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yẹn ló fi lò gbàgbé nínú same court lọ́ọ̀yà Adégòkè ó ń fi wé adájọ́ pé ẹnìkan tẹ́tí pé ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ earlier the same application ló gbé wá ilé ló ń gbà wá báwo ni tiwa ṣe jẹ́ so ohun tí ilé ẹjọ́ ṣe lónìí well lawyers ni wá ó kù díẹ̀ káàdì to me personally we believe judgment is in Almighty God.
So am I still low?
Sir, English update, sir.
English update?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Our prior objection. Before I start, my own name is Adjourn Olale. The counsel beside me, his name is Mr. Odesonya. We are part of the legal team. We are more than this, we are not less than 5. But for one reason or another, we are the two responding to your questions and giving press statements as the case may be. Yes, our preliminary objection against the direct criminal complaint filed against our client and one other person at the upper area court in Ilorin came for ruling today. And while the ruling sets aside or overruled our preliminary objection and dismissed same on the ground that the case is not an abuse of court process, we, in our wisdom, applied that the plea of the defendants be taken. In spite of the objection of the prosecutor, the lawyers, the complainant's counsel, so to say, the court in its infinite wisdom deemed it fit that their pleas be taken and they pleaded not guilty. The charge was read to them in English and translated in Yoruba, interpreted in Yoruba, and their plea before the court in open court is not guilty. So we now use the opportunity to ask for the bail to make an oral application in accordance with the express and unambiguous judgment of the learned justices of the Court of Appeal in the case of Abiola versus Federal Republic of Nigeria. In that case, the High Court, Court of First Instance, disallowed an oral application for bail on the ground that same must be formally brought. They must write it down, file it, pay, and serve the other party. They must do it formally. But the Court of Appeal, on appeal, they overturned it, saying that at the High Court, oral application can be made for the bail of an accused person. And if we look at our administration of criminal justice laws and even the Federal Act, that is the procedure. And as we were continuing, we were allowed to begin with. We asked for the bail orally of the defendants, but the complainants' counsel, their lawyers, they must be more than 20. They objected vehemently, and rather than allow us to finish up with our arguments and the court to rule one way or another, the offenses alleged against our clients being maximally bailable, the court refused and ordered that we must make a formal application. We are not happy with this ruling, but we deem it fit to take it in the utmost interest of our clients so that we will not be lured into another battle on appeal while our clients continue to languish in correctional services for bailable offenses. So that is the situation in court today. And the matter was adjourned to next week, Wednesday, the 20th day of September 2023. And by God's grace, on that day, we shall move the application, and we know that justice will prevail. Then finally, I would like to say, as we all know, that this case, we have a twin case tomorrow at the Magistrate Court, Ilorin. In that case, we shall be moving our formal application for bail before that case and before that court tomorrow. And I will enjoin all of us to be around to support Tani Olohun Abdulaziz Adegbola, who has not committed any offense whatsoever in the books of the laws of the Federation of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
I want to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
Looking at the way we are being ambushed by these people that are our opponents, I'm looking for the safety of our people. Now that they continue to tell us to wherever we are, right from the court premises, they tell us to this location, which is almost 500 meters away to the court. So I'm thinking, I don't know if it is something possible that we walk to the nearest station so that security be provided for our people, because they are laying ambush and they are telling us. I don't know if that is possible.
I think we can even use this medium to call on the Inspector General of Police.
Yes, Commissioner of Police.
Yes, to take charge of this matter. It appears so very glaring that the Kwara State Police Command is giving these people undue respect. We make bold to say that if the other case, if the otherwise had been the case, that the people at this side of the divide are the ones threatening violence, we know that the Kwara State Police Command would have swung into action. We say no to lack of justice. We say no to lack of equality. We are all Nigerians, irrespective of our religion, our creed, our education, or whatsoever class we may think we belong to. We enjoy the same rights under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and we must see it. Justice must not only be done, it must be clearly seen to have been done. And justice, as I said earlier on, is not a one-way traffic. It is a three-way traffic. Justice for the complainant, as the case may be, justice for the defendant in this case, and justice for the entire public. What are the public seeing now? What is the public seeing? What are they seeing? They are seeing threats to violence without police cautioning them properly. This must end, and it must end.
So we have been threatened by Muslims, by Ilorin Muslims.
When you are pro-anarchy, because nobody has a monopoly of violence, honestly.
They refuse to provide us security.
Of course, they are coming tomorrow.